That's why we're solid, 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 solid. Solid as a rock. Hey guys, so over the weekend, somebody on the Facebook group asked a question about dealing with some knee pain. And over the course of the back and forth between myself and some other members of the group, we started to talk about the importance of core strengthening for runners and how a lot of us as runners don't do enough core strengthening to help prevent injuries and to help us to improve as runners. So one of the members in the group said, "Hey Denny, why don't you do a video about some great core exercises for runners?" So here we are. When it comes to core strengthening, there are two big things that I want you to remember. One is that core in and of itself means much more than just abs. And that leads right into the second thing that I want you to remember is that the reason that we want core strength isn't to have six-pack abs. So today we're going to look at 5 awesome core exercises that focus on everything of the core, meaning your abs, your obliques or your side muscles, and your back and hips and kind of glutes, your lower back area. Because all of those muscle groups working together is what's going to be best for you performance-wise and on the injury prevention front as well. So the first exercise that all runners should do on a regular basis are planks. You know the drill, down on your forearms and your toes and holding your body in a perfectly flat line, or at least as close to flat as possible. Don't get the butt pointing up in the air. Don't let your hips sag down to the floor. The next exercise on the list is similar to the standard plank, and it's the side plank. So instead of being on both forearms and both toes, you're rotating your body to the side so that you're on one forearm and one foot. The next exercise is one of my favorites, and it's called the bird dog. And this may be one that you may be familiar with because it shows up in a lot of running magazines, and it's just a fairly common exercise. Really targets the low back. And if you focus on contracting and tightening your abs at the same time, you're going to really get that whole core workout. Plus, it's going to help you maintain your balance. Flipping over onto your back, you're going to go ahead and do some single leg hip extensions, which means you're going to cross your left leg over your right leg, so your left ankle across your right knee, and keeping your hips nice and square. I want you to press your hips up as high as they can go towards the ceiling and lower back down, and repeat up and down. And last but not least are bridges. Laying on the ground with your knees bent up and your feet flat, press up and hold your hips as high as possible. All right guys, in each of these different core exercises, there's tons of variations, there's tons of ways that you can add variety. But for people that aren't really sure, people that are either new to running, new to strength training, maybe haven't done a lot of core focused work before other than, like I said, just some ab stuff where you're doing crunches or leg kicks or things like that, these are a great place to start to really emphasize and really work your entire core. And if you want more information about any of these exercises, just click here and download a free PDF that has written instructions of each of the exercises, as well as having them listed so that you don't forget what to do. So that's it for today, guys. Make sure you're strengthening your core. There's so many benefits for runners that it's amazing that all of us don't do more core exercises. Let me know how it goes, and if you have any questions about any of the exercises, please leave me a comment, shoot me a tweet, and let me know so I can help you to strengthen your core and hopefully keep running injury-free for the future. And nothing's changed it. The thrill is still hot, 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 hot.